Okay guys, how you doing there? I'm in the Colorado Springs Military Museum. I'm going to give you a quick tour of the military section, not the hot rod room, because I want you guys to see what we have, and you could come next year. It'll be open in April next year, and we're not going to have it open to Thanksgiving. I already got the weather report. The high on Thursday next week is going to be 29 degrees, so that's too cold. So we're closing it all up, and you guys can watch the video. Okay, in my museum I have over 1,600 uniform mannequins from the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. Okay, we got over 5,000 helmets, 2,000 flags, and no matter what museum you guys go to, you're not going to see a better setup than what I set up here. Okay, follow me. Okay, rows and rows of mannequins over here. M1 grants, I got over 100 M1 grants. Okay, normally the people come in right here. This is where the museum tour starts. And I got appreciation plaques from Fort Carson, Peterson Air Force Base, Schriever. And this is the first display they see. This represents Omaha and Utah Beach one day after D-Day, June 7th, 1944. All these guns are real. These are real bullets, real machine guns. You don't get any more realistic than this. Okay, follow me. We're going right into Iraq. This is the Iraqi room here. And this is all the stuff the Fort Carson soldiers brought me back. We got all kinds of souvenirs. This is the honor roll over here with pictures of the soldiers that fought in Iraq. Okay, over here, this is the Iraqi room. All this stuff was brought back from Iraq, 100% original. Okay, so follow me. We're going to go to the next room here, Afghanistan. Afghanistan is next. Okay, this is the Afghanistan room, and we got a lot of room in here. We moved the show cabinets back, and we tell people about Afghanistan. Okay, then you come around here. This is the rarest half-track I have, the M15. They only made 520 of them. I made these decks here so people can look inside the half-track. All equipped just the way it would have been coming off the landing craft, June 6, 1944, on Omaha and Utah Beach. This is my gas mask display. These are all the recordless rifles. I got the 106, the 75, the 57. We got the dog tag machine over here. This is the Tuxton Crane. They only made 320 of them. This is the Scout Car, 1939 to 41. We're going into the Russian room here, World War II Russians. You come around the turn here. This is my Nazi room. You won't see a better Nazi display than what I have here. We've got a machine gun bunker over here with the fastest shooting machine gun, the MG42. We got all Kaiser helmets, every hat and every helmet they wore. All the gas masks. Come around the turn here. In my museum, there's 87 show cabinets full. Okay, over here we got all the bicycles that they rode back then, the infantry bicycles, the Red Cross bicycles. This is my Holocaust display. These are original Holocaust uniforms. Okay, you follow me? Okay, over here we got the British. We go into the Japanese room. I got Salamite swords over 650 years old. Pearl Harbor, December 7th, 1941. We tell you all about Pearl Harbor. Over here is Vietnam, 1959 to 75. Then we go into Korea, 1950 to 53. We got the spotlights here. They used to look for the MiG-15 airplanes. This is World War I, 1914 to 1918. Then you come around the turn here. This is the oldest military vehicle I have, 1917 Dodge. This is the M43 ambulance, Vietnam era. See, we go right down the aisle here. All these vehicles are fully operational. They're all mixed up here. Vietnam, Iraq, Afghanistan, Korea, Vietnam. Here's the half-tracks. I got every American half-track. This is the recoilless rifle, 106 millimeter. It's on the M38A1 Jeep. I got experimental Jeeps over here. I have a total of 28 Jeeps in the museum. Here's my landmine display, World War II landmine display. The 500-pound bomb, the bomb truck, that's got a 1,000-pound Macon bomb on the back. This is my live 81 millimeter mortar. Okay, we got more half tracks over here. We got the M35 deuce and a half. We got the M37s Vietnam era. Over here, the 151A2s and the 151s. If you're a Vietnam veteran, you definitely recognize these 151s and M37s. They were all over the place. We got the quad mount on the M16 half track. I got one of each Humvee over here. GPW Ford, 1942. We got the Gamma Goat 6-wheel drive. Okay, over here's my Battle of the Bulge display. That's a CCKW. You don't get any more realistic than this. All these displays have colored lights, and some of them have sound effects. See that? December 16th, 1944 to January 1945, January 25th. Okay guys, come around the turn here. These are called Scout cars, 1941, 1942. Here's my T-54 tank, Russian tank, 100 millimeter gun, fully operational, 11 feet wide. Here's my 113 Vietnam era armored personnel carrier. Okay, you come around the turn here. Okay, over here we got the paratrooper's uniform, the parachute, and the paratrooper's bicycle. Okay, over here we got the four-wheel drive M27 4A5 Mule. Okay, these are some more GPW Fords, MBs. These are the command cars like General Patton and Eisenhower rode in. I got the 3/4, I got the half-ton. This is the Russian motorcycle. We got more M37s here, more half-tracks on the left here. And we're going into my Civil War display. Over 125 original weapons. The Civil War, we tell you all about the Civil War, the Indian Wars. Over here, the American Revolutionary War. We got George Washington over here. These are the flintlocks that they used back then. I got guns in this cabinet over 300 years old. No matter what museum you guys go to, you're not going to see a better setup than what I set up here. So we reopen it in April next year. Okay, this is the Vietnam era hospital tent. Okay, over here we're going through World War I again. You can take a look on the right side here. Got all the uniforms, the mannequins. Okay, you come around the turn here, and on the right side here, we got the Vietnamese, North Vietnam, the enemy. I have every one of their uniforms. All this stuff was brought back by Vietnam veterans. Come around the turn here. This is every World War II radio from the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. Over here, all the women's uniforms, 1939 to 45. Civil Defense, Red Cross, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, right here. Okay, you come through here. Here's my mom and dad's memorial. My dad's flying suit. And this is a World War II room. I got all the medic equipment. Everything in this room here is dated 1939 to 45. All the stuff from the 10th Mountain Division. We got every shoe and every boot they wore with the original dated shoe polish. These guns, 75% of those guns were actually used in World War II. I got them from widows from all around America. Okay, over here, this is another one of my machine gun bunkers. You don't get any more realistic than this. Everything behind the sandbags is dated 1939 to 45. Okay, check it out. Emergency water. I got 4 cases. The water is still in here. It's stainless steel. It can't rust. Every bullet, every newspaper is dated 1939 to 45. That's an original D-Day map John's looking at. That was given to all the platoon leaders to show how to get from the Normandy beaches to Berlin. I mean, you don't get any cooler than this. Holy moly! Okay, let's hit the ground. We're getting attacked. We're getting attacked. This is an air raid, air raid, air raid. hit the ground, put your helmet on. You don't have a helmet, put your hands over your head. Holy moly, I don't believe it. Anybody get hurt? Well, I gotta start warning people. See what happens? The Nazis on the other side of the museum, they see the lights on, and they send over the Luftwaffe. Luckily, they missed that bombing target. At the Colorado Springs Military Museum, we make history come alive. I'll see you guys next year. Have a great holiday.